The boulder, weighing 800 pounds, had him pinned. His right arm was crushed between rock and canyon wall. No one knew where he was. No cell service, no escape route. And Aron Ralston had a choice that would define what mental discipline truly means. 5 days trapped in a 3-foot-wide canyon in the Utah desert. This is the true story of how one man's mind became his only weapon for survival. April 26, 2003. Aron was canyoneering alone in Blue John Canyon, something he'd done dozens of times before. But this time, as he descended a narrow slot, an 800-pound boulder shifted. In less than a second, his right hand was crushed against the canyon wall. He screamed. He pushed against the boulder with everything he had. It didn't budge even a millimeter. The pain was blinding, but worse than the pain was the realization washing over him. Nobody knew he was here. He told no one his plans. The mental discipline he'd need to survive this would require him to face a truth most of us never confront: complete, absolute isolation. 1 hour became 12 hours, 12 became 2 days. By day 3, Aron's water was gone. The desert sun baked the canyon walls during the day. At night, temperatures dropped to near freezing. He tried everything, rigging pulley systems with his climbing rope, chipping away at the boulder with his cheap multi-tool. Nothing worked. This is where most people's mental discipline would shatter. Panic would take over. The mind would spiral into despair, into why me, into giving up. But Aron did something different. He made a decision that separates survival from surrender. He stopped fighting the boulder and started preparing his mind for what had to come next. He began to ration his thoughts like he'd rationed his water. Every moment of panic was a waste of energy. Every spiral into despair was stealing minutes from his survival. Mental discipline isn't about being fearless. It's about choosing which thoughts deserve your energy when everything is falling apart. On day 4, dehydrated and delirious, something happened that would save his life. Aron had a vision, a premonition of a future son, a little boy around 3 years old being scooped up by a one-armed man. Him. The vision was so vivid, so real, that it snapped something into place. This is what true mental discipline looks like: finding meaning when there is no meaning, creating hope when there is no logical reason for hope. His mind had given him a reason to do the impossible. He looked at his arm, purple, dead, already decomposing. Then he looked at his dull pocket knife. What he was about to do would take more than physical courage. It would require a level of mental discipline that most people can't even imagine. He would have to amputate his own arm with a blunt blade, no anesthesia, trapped in a position where he couldn't get leverage. But first, he had to convince his mind it was possible. Hour 127. Aron began. He had to break both bones in his forearm first, the radius and ulna. Using the boulder as a fulcrum, he threw his body weight against his trapped arm until he heard the snap. Then, again for the second bone. The pain was beyond description, but his mental discipline held. He'd already made peace with this decision. There was no going back. Then came the cutting. Through skin, through muscle, through tendons and nerves with a blade so dull it was like sawing with a butter knife. Every instinct screamed at him to stop. This is where mental discipline becomes everything. When your body is begging you to quit, when the pain is unbearable, when every fiber of your being wants to give up, you continue anyway because the alternative is death. 60 minutes later, he was free. Aron rappelled down a 65-foot cliff with one arm. He hiked 7 miles through the desert, bleeding, dehydrated, in shock. He was finally spotted by a family on vacation and rescued by helicopter. Against every odd, he survived. But here's what matters. Aron didn't survive because he was stronger than other people. He survived because he demonstrated mental discipline at a level most of us will never need but should never forget is possible. He survived because when his body failed, his mind refused to. After recovery, Aron went back to climbing. He got married, and in 2010, he had a son he'd seen in that vision in the canyon, the same little boy. Mental discipline hadn't just saved his life, it had shown him his future. You will probably never be trapped under a boulder, but you will face your own canyons, moments when you're pinned by circumstances, when no one is coming to save you, when the easy choice is to give up. Mental discipline is what separates those who survive from those who surrender. It's not about being fearless. It's about choosing in your darkest moment to take one more step forward. Your mind is the only tool that can never be taken from you. The question is, have you trained it for when everything else fails? That's mental discipline. Kindly subscribe to my channel for more inspiring stories like this.